It's been difficult navigating my relationships and rebuilding my life since I was sexually assaulted.
So about 2 years ago, I was a valet driver, and one of the coworkers had asked if I wanted to hang out. I'd blown him off a couple times, and then eventually I was getting off one night, and he asked if I wanted to hang out. You know, he said there were a couple people coming, a couple of his friends coming over to his place, so I said, why not? And I get over there, and it was just us two. And so I thought, you know, this is a little strange. You know, he said that his friends ended up bailing, so I said, okay, I'll leave here in like an hour or two. He had given me a drink. We'd started drinking a little bit, and I was probably only about a beer or two in, and I just started feeling just completely drunk, as if I drank like 5 or 6 or 10 beers, you know, just completely intoxicated. And the last thing I remember was just passing out. And then I wake up, and it was 13 hours later. I was in the hospital bed. I was pretty confused. Nurse comes up and she says, hey, just wait 1 minute. So they were checking me out, they were getting me out there, and I just start remembering back, and I get bits and pieces of just, you know, like, just little moments of, you know, just while I'm sleeping, just getting touched or getting grabbed and stuff like that. And so it just started rushing back to me, and, you know, just looking at the nurse and saying, hey, I think I'll just say, I think I got raped. And so, you know, she kind of like laughed it off, said, no, you just had too much to drink last night, because I guess I'd been there for so many hours. So I get checked out, I go outside. I remember calling my mom. I just remember telling her that just, hey, Ma, I think I'd gotten raped last night. And I remember her initial response was that she laughed and said, no, there's no way that happened. I don't know if that's the exact word she said, but it was something along those lines. And I just remember just instantly blowing up, and I started yelling in the phone. You know, I was yelling out front of the hospital. As the day kept progressing, I just kept remembering more and more of what had happened. I talked to a couple mental health experts. I talked to a couple police officers. But ultimately they just sent me on my way and told me that they would just get somebody to investigate it. And I felt pretty alone after that. I felt pretty isolated. I just didn't feel adequate. I didn't feel as if I was a person. It's definitely, it's been a long 2 years, and I've lost a couple friends because of it. My best friend I haven't talked to in over 1.5 years. And I mean, truth be told, that's just because the guy that did that to me, he was gay, and I had trusted him in that aspect, and my best friend was gay, and so it kind of carried over into that of, oh, I can trust you, you know, like my best friend, you know, I've been able to trust him. I've been able to like sleep in the same room as him, live in the same room as him. It's sad not having him, not having you in my life, buddy, but I feel like the walls that I have built up right now protected me for a little bit there, but I'm trying to work on breaking them down. And for a long time, I had hate and just a pure hatred in my heart. You know, I just have to get through that. It's just something that you have to get past and that you have to grow with, you know, it's not gonna leave me. Yeah.